Hello, Rangshe. So for maths today, we're on Lahanach Octoni. We're moving on to the next page of division. Now, again, these are pretty similar, okay? Except the only difference is you've got a decimal. You have a decimal inside and outside of the division sign. So I'll tell you at the end what you'll be doing, but I'll just do a few examples first. Okay. Now, so for instance, for 1a there, we have 4.5 divided by 0.5. The first number always goes inside the division hat, as I like to call it, or the division bracket, okay? So if we look here, we have 0.5 divided by 4.5. Now you can never, ever, ever have a decimal outside here when you're dividing. So you need to get rid of it. And the easiest way to get rid of it is simply jump our decimal one place to the right, okay? Then that becomes a 5, and then we don't have a decimal there. But whatever you do outside here, you must also do in there. So that becomes 45. So now our sum is 45 divided by 5. 5 into 4 doesn't go, carry your 4. 5 into 45 goes 9. Does that make sense? I'll show you the next one here as well. 3.12 divided by 0.8. Again, you can never have a decimal out there. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump your decimal one place to the right there. Okay? But whatever you do outside, you must do inside too. So we jump our decimal to the right there. So our new sum is going to be 31.2 divided by 8. Sorry, and I'll put the hat on top. It's just easier when we're dividing, okay? So see that now? We multiply that by 10 to move the decimal one place to the right. So that becomes 8, so the decimal is gone. We do the same thing here. Multiply that by 10, move the decimal one place to the right, so it becomes 31.2. Now, decimal above decimal, straight away, remember when we're dividing, 8 into 3 doesn't go, 8 into 31 goes 3, remainder 7, 8 into 72 goes 9. Okay, one more. Again, we have a decimal outside and inside the decimal hat, as I like to call it. Okay, we can't have this, so we must multiply that by 10, jump our decimal one place to the right, but we must also do that here, jump our decimal one place to the right. So our new sum is going to be 9.0 divided by 6. 6 into 9 goes once, remainder 3, decimal above decimal, that's 5. Okay, so you have a decimal outside and inside. To get rid of it outside, you jump it one place to the right. Okay, so 0.6 becomes 6, but you must do the exact same thing inside. Jump your decimal one place to the right. Whatever you do out here must be done in here. You get rid of the decimal there, that's 6, but this becomes 9.0. Is that clear? Now, so for today what I would like to do, listen up carefully now, all the yellow highlighted ones. So it's A, B, 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 just the first three, don't do the fourth one, listen up now, okay? And then I want you to do B, 1, 2, 3. And all of those, so the first number is always going to be the number that's inside the decimal hat. The second one is going to be the one that's outside. So all of them, you need to get rid of the decimal on the outside. So you multiply it by 1, that becomes 7, that will become 49.0, or just 49. This will become, jump it one place to the right, that will be 5. This will become 31.15. This will become, jump it one place to the right, the decimal, it'll become 4. This will become 224.8, because we need to jump the decimal one place to the right as well. Does that make sense? And I'll let you try these ones yourselves. So all of them have a decimal outside and inside the decimal hat to begin with. You must get rid of it outside by multiplying it by 10, jumping it one place to the right, and then you must jump the decimal one place to the right on the inside of the decimal hat as well. Whatever you do outside, you must do inside. So that's page 89, those ones. B, 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 and then 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, now looking at today's mental maths, not too bad at all. It says 30 over 100 as a decimal. Well, I'm not going to tell you the answer, but, or 30 over 1,000. We have 3 digits here, which means it's going to be 3 digits after the decimal. Okay, you tell me what it's going to be. And it's not going to be 0.30. Okay. Alex shuffled 20 cards numbered from 1 to 20. What is the chance of picking a multiple of 5? So the multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20. So he has 4 cards. So that's going to be 4 in, how many here altogether? 20. So you'll need to tell me what that is as a simplified fraction, and then what that will be as a percentage. Okay. Which is, I don't know if they ask bigger or smaller, just let me check for a second. Which is Pick the larger. Okay, so that's 3/4. Use your fraction bookmark or your percentage bookmark. 1/5. You'll be able to figure that out. That's easy. Question 14 asks us to plot points. Remember, you always do the x-axis first. This axis, the bottom axis first. Remember what? Oh, sugar plum. Sorry, you can't see it. You always do this one. This axis first. Remember what Mr. Lohan says. You must go in the door before you go up the steps. In the door before you go up the steps. So always go here. Always go from this one first. So if they say 1, 4, 1 is here, 4 is here, you'd go there. That's 1, 4. And then question 19. So 5 times something equals 50 divided by 5. 50 divided by 5 is 10. So what's that going to be? You'll be able to figure that out. Okay. Bon chance, as they say in French. Good luck. You'll have no bother with those. Any problems, please get in touch. Long live.